I was gonna say remember me, but you probably don't, because I'm lazy and I don't film anymore because I'm just useless. My last video was like, I'm gonna try and upload a video once a week. Did I? No. Did I? Fuck. Why? Because I'm unreliable, I'm useless, I'm a mess. And if I'm a mess, I feel like my channel should be a mess as well. My channel is an absolute reflection of me as a person. I'm not gonna lie, I am 6 vodkas in. I lie to you, 1,000,010 things have changed. I've moved out. I don't have Rubes anymore, which is really, really sad. Where I moved into, I couldn't bring Ruby with me. She's actually with my friend who's actually looking after her until I eventually get my own place. So yeah, I've literally, the last time I filmed was probably a week and a half before I actually just decided that I didn't want to live in my flat anymore and kind of gave up all adult responsibilities and moved in with my friend and her family. And we love them. Shout out Loz, shout out Nicole. We love you. But yeah, here we are, living my best life. This chair is like... So for this video, we're going to be doing like I was going to say it's going to be like a tipsy kind of get ready with me, but I didn't really drink throughout the video. I mean, I absolutely got tipsy, but I don't think you've seen me drink once. But yeah, I am a little bit gone. So yeah, we're going to be doing like a New Year's Eve get ready with me. Wouldn't be New Year's Eve get ready with me without some vodka. So there we are. Okay, so we're going to start off with our eyes. So I've already primed me eyelids with my concealer that I'm going to be using, and then set that with my setting powder. And then we're going to go in with the Jeffery palette in Blood Sugar, and we're going to take... I'm going to go in with this one, and we're just going to run that all through the crease. You can be as messy as you want because we're going to clean it up after. So I'm just going to literally bring that all the way out so that it's as blended as possible. And then I'm just going to take a clean blending brush and just run that all along just so that it's all blended. Shot for every time I say blended. So I'm just blending that all out until I look like I have been punched in the face. And then I just want to add a little bit more warmth. So I'm going to take my Revolution colour book and I'm just going to take one of the matte orange shades and I'm just going to run that over the top of what we've just done. Just to kind of give it a little bit more warmth. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a tiny bit of concealer and do kind of like a half cut crease. I'm just going to take a flatter brush and just kind of blend that out. Just for something for the glitter to stick to. Ow. And then before I go in with glitter, I'm just gonna take this fucking ancient palette that hasn't been used in about 900 years. And I'm just gonna take the matte black in there and pack that kind of on my outer corner. So just kind of packing that. Stuff is going everywhere. And also switching between that and the brush that we use in our crease to kind of blend it out at the same time. Trust the process. I know I look like I've been punched in the face right now. What tier is kind of everyone in? I live in Northamptonshire and we've just gone into tier... What tier are we in? Is that me a tier that I haven't even got a clue anymore? We've just gone into tier 3, so that means like all of our pubs and restaurants are all closed, but we can still get takeout. But all of our shops are still open, like all of our shopping centres and stuff are still trading, which is good because, you know, January sales, can't be missing out on them, can you? And then I'm just going to take the brown that we put in our crease and just blend that in with where we've put the concealer. And then I'm going to take a flat blending brush and then I'm just going to spray it with this Primark Prime and Infuse Instant Hydrating Primer Spray, just to make it damp so that we can put the glitter on it. So I'm just gonna, yeah, it actually smells like pineapples. And then I'm gonna take the gold shade from the Jeffery Star palette and put that all over my lid. Okay, for me that gold's a little bit dark, so I'm going to take a little bit of this middle one called Sweetener, and I'm just going to put that one over the top. Don't be fooled by the way, I am absolutely not drinking champagne. Champagne's not really the thing I like to drink, so I've gone for mango vodka. Ching ching. Cheers. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to apply a thin line of eyeliner just to hide my eyelash band. And then the eyelashes that I'm using are from Molly Cosmetics, and they are in the same shade. And they are in the style MCF6, and they just look like this. Okay, so this is the finished eyes. I haven't done anything crazy because I like to play it safe on New Year. You want to know that your makeup's gonna look good. Like, you get all these people like out there like doing the most with their makeup, and I'm like, how? That is risky. That is absolutely risky. So I've played it safe, just gone with some gold glitter and kept it quite dark. Okay, so now on to face. So everything that I'm going to be using for my base today is like my ride or dies at the moment. Like, could not live without. If you sent me to a desert island and I could take one thing, it would be all of these. I've already moisturised my face with just my everyday moisturiser, which is just, I'm not very fancy. So for foundation, I'm going to take a mixture of the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation in matte, and this is in the shade Soft Ivory, which is obviously way too light for my fake tan, but I'm also going to mix it with the Golden Beige Dewy Deluxe Photo Focus foundation by Wet n Wild. These two mixed together are a dream. I know what you're thinking, matte, dewy, it works, I promise. So this just comes with, if I can get it open, a little flat kind of spatula, and I just kind of focus the lighter shade where I would normally put my concealer, and then again focus the darker one on the outer the outer part, what am I saying, of my face. And then I'm just going to take my foundation brush and just pat that in. You don't want to swipe it in because otherwise you just kind of just getting rid of all the product, so you just want to like pat it all around your face. So what I like to do is I like to go in with a brush first and kind of get the coverage, and then go over it again with a beauty blender, just to kind of get off any excess foundation on my face. So just blend that in, go right up to where you've cleaned up your eyeshadow. Just gonna blend some of that down my neck as well, just because, why not? So once I've kind of put it in with the brush, it kind of just looks like a cakey mess, I'm not gonna lie, but it's okay because bouncing over it with the beauty blender kind of fixes all of that. These two colours mixed together, these two colours mixed together are kind of like my perfect shade for like when I'm fake tanned as well. And then I'm going to go over it with my sponge, which needs a good wash. Does anyone think we're going to get put in another lockdown in January? like complete national everywhere shut. Can't even buy a pot of paint from B&Q kind of lockdown. Because I do think we will. Okay, so that's just the foundation. I don't really know if the camera's kind of doing it justice, but it just sits on my face really nicely. I only got this foundation literally 3 weeks ago, and I've been using it kind of every day, and it just kind of works really well with like all the products that I use on my face at the moment. I was before that using the NARS, and I actually prefer this better, and it's something ridiculous like £5.95. Okay, so now for concealer, I'm gonna go in with my ELF Hydrating Cameo Concealer in the shade Fair Warm. Wait, what? Yeah, Fair Warm. And I'm just gonna put that under my eye, under my, where I've kind of cleaned out that line, chin, Cupid's bow, down the center of my nose and on my forehead. And taking my sponge, I'm just gonna blend that in. Does anyone else like do their makeup like really does anyone else do their makeup like really quickly? Like, I'm always that friend that like gets ready really quickly and then sits and gets drunk while the rest of their friends are still getting ready. Do you know, I've not even done my eyebrows. And then just blend in under my eyes. Can't see. I got something in my eye. I'm so hungry, like I can literally just hear my belly rumbling, but I think I'm gonna get a Nando's tonight, which is so exciting. Also, I apologise if you can hear my squeaky chair, it's doing my absolute boxing. And then for cream contour, I'm taking the Primark foundation and contour stick in the shade Chai. Is that gonna focus? No, C-H-A-I, so Chai. I'm just gonna put that everywhere that I want to contour. Then I'm just gonna take my contour brush. All these brushes, by the way, are actually from Amazon. I will link them down below. They are like something ridiculous, like $7.99 for a set of 18, I think it is, and you can get like a face set which has got like the foundation brushes in it and powder brushes and stuff like that, and then you can get the eye set that's got like the blending brushes in. Just £7 for a set of 18 brushes, you can't really complain. I get a lot of questions, well I say a lot of questions, when I'm kind of a little bit more consistent with my videos, I get a lot of questions on where my brushes are, because they are actually really pretty. And yeah, they're just from Amazon. I will link them down below. And if you don't get anything else from this video, get these brushes because they're 10 out of 10. Why am I like moving my ear out the way like it's a big problem? I'm not gonna lie, I've been really nervous to film today. So obviously, like I've said, I've moved out and I've moved in with my friend and her family, which I love them. I love them so much, like crazy. I thought I was gonna really struggle with the whole like moving out and then kind of, well, obviously I lived on my own for a year and a half. I thought I was going to struggle moving back into kind of a family home setting, but I've honestly loved like every second of it. But I was really nervous to film today because obviously there's a lot more people around to kind of hear me talk shit to myself. It's my friend Nicole actually come in to give me some courage. She was like, you've got this. And they're the kind of friends you need in your life, gonna be honest. We're gonna try and get Nicole on a video soon. I think we're gonna try and do maybe like a say or shot it or like a tipsy get ready with me and get absolutely bevved up while we get ready, because Nicole is absolutely stunning, like stunning. Okay, and then as always, I'm going to take my MAC Studio Fix setting powder in the shade NW20 and I'm just gonna put that all over my face. I've never really been one to like bake my face. I want to kind of get into it and see if it kind of makes a difference to like the wear of like my makeup and stuff. So let me know in the comments down below if you recommend any kind of like loose setting powders. I know the Laura Mercier one's meant to be really good, but I don't think I can justify that much on a setting powder. I used to bake a little bit just to kind of carve out my powder bronzer, but no, never really been my thing. And then for bronzer, I have two to choose from. So I've got the one that I use every day, which is the MAC Studio Fix. This is actually meant to be a setting powder, but I got it in NW. That's a lie, I got it in NC20. No, I didn't. I got it in NC45 so that I could bronze with it. But then I've also recently just picked up the Wet n Wild What Shady Beaches. And that just looks like this, which just looks stunning. So maybe I'll use this, if I can get it open. So that is what it looks like. And then I'm just gonna take that on kind of a smaller powder brush and just, oh my God, I'm scared. Me and Nicole did like a big Beauty Bay order when everything was like in the sale during like Black Friday, and we got so much stuff. That's when I picked up the Wet n Wild foundation, and this kind of come with it, and I've not used it yet, but this just looks so nice. Like it's got kind of a little bit more of like, I'd say like a reddy kind of cooler but still warm, how the hell am I describing this, undertone to it. Like it kind of looks as if, looks more tanned. I like that. And you can see the difference, like bend down a little bit so you can see me forehead, and then kind of bronze at my forehead like this tomorrow. I wish I had a big forehead. Like I've literally got like a 3 head, so I don't really get to contour it that much, and that makes me very sad. Like I wish I had like a big ass forehead to put a load of makeup on it, but I just don't. And then I'm just gonna take a smaller brush and I'm just gonna run some of that down the sides of my nose. This is really pigmented. And then for blush, I'm just gonna take this Revolution blush in the shade Rhubarb and Custard. That's such a cute name. And I'm just gonna put that on the apples of my cheek and work it into the bronzer. Put a little bit on my nose, because we're cute. It's just a really nice, subtle kind of blusher, just to kind of bring a little life back into, I guess. And then for highlighter, we're gonna take another Revolution product. So we're gonna take the Revolution Glass Black Ice Illuminator. And that just looks like this. I haven't actually used this since my testing Makeup Revolution video, so I don't actually remember if it was any good. I think I remember being really gassed about it. It's not really doing the most. I don't know if you can kind of see. I think on New Year's I'd rather like a bit more of a blinding highlighter, but that's cute. We'll go with that. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back in and finish the eyes. So I'm just gonna do underneath. So I'm gonna go back in with, what even color is that? Dutch? Ouch. I don't know if it's a D or an O. I'm gonna go back in with this one. So I'm just gonna go in and I'm just gonna run that all underneath my lower lash line. And kind of connect it in to where we've cleaned it up. And then going back in to the matte black that we used earlier, I'm going to take that on a teeny weeny brush and just run that in my lower waterline. Oh my God, this is making me want to go out so bad. Oh my God, I just want to go to a club. So these are the finished eyes. I'm going to go off camera, do my eyebrows, and then we'll be back to do lips. Okay, so I'm using a brand new dip brow, and I don't even want to put my brush into it. That is so satisfying. Okay, so we're on to lips. So what am I gonna do? Why am I talking like this? Okay, so for lips, we're gonna take the is it Technic retractable lip liner. Does it have a shade? No. But It was like £2 and I needed a lip liner, so I got it. It's a little bit more purpley than it is nude, and I've definitely just run out of it. We can do it. We can do it. Nick?
Yeah?
What are you doing?
Not me.
Whee!
Not me.
No?
No. How's it going?
Good. Come on the big TV, Mom. I'm just here doing my thing.
Do your thing.
I'm just doing my thing.
Do your thing.
I'm just doing my thing. You've made me blush. You made me blush in front of the camera, Mom.
Love you.
Love you.
Proud of you.
And then I'm just going to take a Max Factor Honey Lacquer in the shade Honey Nude. I'm just going to put that all over my lips. I can't lie to you. I'm on my 5th vodka. Which is probably why this is such a train wreck, but we're here for it. I'm a mess. We're all friends here. Okay, so last thing we've got left to do is to set me face. Is that the last thing we've got left to do? Yeah, so I don't know why I've now got shit balls. Is it on the floor?
No, the lid was still on.
Okay, good.
Okay, bye.
Nothing worse than dropping your yogurt. Okay, so I used the pineapple one earlier, but we're now going to use the coconut Primark setting spray. And these look like Fix Plus. That's honestly why I picked them up, because I thought they'd be really good, but I haven't actually used them yet, so. Oh my god, it smells like holiday. And as always, I've always put too much on and I've drowned my face. Look at my boo-boo. Okay, so that is the finished look. I was gonna go for like big bouncy curls, but I'm not gonna be honest with you. I'm actually just gonna go get Nando's after this and take the majority of this makeup off anyway. That you all have the best new year. I hope you have the best new year that you possibly can given the circumstances, and I hope your 2021, that is crazy, is so much better. I'm just here to enjoy myself, GC style, do you know what I mean?